Here we go then, we're back once again just when you thought African FIFA World Cup qualifying had concluded. It's only just getting started for four nations because one of Nigeria, Gabon, DR Congo and Cameroon could well still make it to FIFA World Cup 2026. We're not going to know if they do before the World Cup draw because that's in December, and the Intercontinental playoffs between the African winner and the Asian winner and the Central American winner, etc., New Caledonia and Bolivia, that's going to happen in March next year, but they'll be in pot four. So we're not going to know who it is just yet. But I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be from one of these four teams in the next few weeks because three of these guys are going to be crying. A lot of tears. Like, genuinely, I wouldn't want to be losing. I've been on the losing end and the winning end of these sorts of African World Cup playoffs. They are genuinely brutal. And the way they've done it now, CAF, it's going to be even more brutal. You don't even get to play home and away anymore. It's one-off in neutral turf in Morocco. All three of these qualifying playoffs will happen in Rabat as Morocco use this little tournament to prepare for hosting for AFCON, which is also just in a few weeks' time as well. And all four of these teams will be in the AFCON as well. So here's the situation. They've done it by FIFA ranking. The highest nation in the FIFA rankings from these four plays the lowest, and the second highest is playing the second lowest. So Nigeria, who sneaked in, and people going, well, CAF twisted the rules. No, they didn't. CAF, as I've said here from the outset, we're always going to change that second place rule because of the withdrawal of Eritrea. So Nigeria ended up being the highest ranked FIFA nation in this, and Gabon, who actually got more points out of these four teams than anyone else. They got 25 points out of 30 and didn't win the group. That's what happens when you're drawn with African champions, Cote d'Ivoire. They're fourth. So Nigeria will face Gabon in Rabat, and Cameroon against Congo. That is a tasty game. That's also in Rabat as well. Those are the two semi-finals. They're one-off games with the use of VAR in Morocco. If it's a draw, obviously you've got extra time and penalties. It will be sorted on the night. That's on the 13th of November. And then a few days later, the winner of the first game will face the winner of the second game in Rabat once again. So Nigeria play Gabon in the early kickoff. And you've got Gabon, who are relatively in form. Of course, Aubameyang was suspended for match day 10. Could you imagine if he got sent off in the last game? He'd be missing this game. That would have been a huge blow. Gabon, of course, with that front line of Aubameyang and Bouanga, very much trying to get to the World Cup in what's going to be the last dance for Aubameyang for Gabon, surely, and trying to get them to a World Cup. Whereas Nigeria, they'll be thinking everything's a bonus because many people thought they were dead and buried. The fact that they won the last game by 4 against Benin and pipped Burkina Faso by 1 goal, yes, it was lucky, but when you've got Osimhen up front, the absolute danger man. Look at his record in the Champions League. He might even be the top scorer in the Champions League at the time I'm saying this now. He is one of the best strikers, not just in the continent of Africa, but in the world. So Osimhen against Gabon's quite old defence, the likes of Ekwele Manga, it's going to be tough. So as good as Gabon have done, Nigeria weren't going to win that last game 4-0 just to lose to Gabon in the semi-final. So I think, and Eric Schell hasn't lost yet, I think Nigeria will beat Gabon. And Nigeria will advance to the final. Cameroon-Congo is a much tougher game to call. I think the two teams in that game are more evenly matched. Cameroon Premier League Player of the Month from Burmo now is going to be leading the line for Cameroon. You suspect the old guard will be behind them. They've got some good midfielders with the likes of Baleba, who's been heavily linked to Man United as well. Anana still in goal for Cameroon. We know he likes to turn up in World Cup playoffs. Just ask us, we know all about it. Congo, they've got 3 players from the Belgian under-21 switching to Congo, the likes of Baligwisha and stuff like that, and Stroikens as well. These are good players to get, but obviously they're missing Wissa and there's no Banza for Congo. Cameroon haven't been good. For as good as Mbermo is, Cameroon haven't been good. They drew to Eswatini, they drew at home to Angola in the last game and sneaked into the playoffs. Congo are unlucky. They blew the game 2-0 against Senegal. Even if they drew the game, they'd have been in the World Cup now, and it would have been Cameroon-Senegal, can you believe? But again, when you're in the group with Senegal, everyone's going to struggle. You can't put out on Congo. I know they're in a good position, but it was a very difficult position to be in, having to be in the group with Senegal, who haven't lost in about 25, 30 matches in all competitions. So it's tougher to call, but I think Congo will beat Cameroon. So that would set up the Nigeria-Congo final. That's a great game. That's a really good encounter. It's a hard one to call though, isn't it? Because Nigeria, you can't really judge them on their form because they've changed the coach and it's gone well under him. They are AFCON finalists, of course, and Congo are AFCON semi-finalists the last time the tournament happened in Ivory Coast. I just think the momentum Nigeria have and the bad luck. Congo got such bad luck in World Cup qualifying. The Tunisia game in 2018, certainly I always remember that one when they led 2-0, they blew that one. They led Senegal 2-0 even in this campaign, they blew that one. They just can't get over the line, Congo, for whatever reason. So I think Nigeria are going to beat Congo. Now, Nigeria winning these playoffs is not going to guarantee them in it. They're going to play more next year. I suspect, because of the FIFA ranking, they're not going to have to play the semi-final. So they're not going to have to play a New Caledonia or a Bolivia in the semi-final. We could have like a Nigeria-Curacao final, a Nigeria-Jamaica final, a Nigeria-Iraq or UAE final. But whoever it is, I think Nigeria will win that Intercontinental playoff. I think they're better than all the teams that'll be in that. Certainly Nigeria are better than the teams in Central America. They're better than Bolivia. They're way better than New Caledonia. And they're better than Iraq or UAE. So I think Nigeria are going to do it. And I think they're going to play Congo in the final. So that's how the African playoffs are looking. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Is it going to be closer than that? I can't see Gabon or Cameroon doing much, to be totally honest with you. But we've got that to look forward to. So let me know if you're looking forward to those games. We'll be keeping an eye on that on here. And yeah, let me know your predictions down below. Thanks for watching. Just add, though, that Nigeria are not happy because South African referees and VAR will be doing the game against Gabon. And obviously Nigeria and South Africa had that to and fro in the group together. If you're sitting in the VAR booth and Osimhen goes down for a penalty and you're the South African ref, the South African VAR, are you going to give it? I'm not so sure. So that's certainly another one to keep an eye on. But yeah, just let me know down below who you think is going to win these playoffs. I think Nigeria are going to be the favourites despite sneaking in last minute. It's crazy, isn't it? I think they will be the favourites to win. But yeah, thanks for watching. Plenty to look forward to, and I'll see you next time.